Let's try this again. Alright, so this is post-mortem. Remember, run it, you can't have video settings higher than 1280 by 720, because it runs at 800 by 600 normally. So, keep that in mind. I'm not sure how old it is, but it's dated enough that that is a thing. Can I set this to windowed? No. If you go to screen adjustment, that'll just, that's brightness, basically. That's the only thing you can change. You can't set it to windowed or anything. You might be able to do it manually with like the dash windowed console command, but anyway, new game. My apologies for Crash Tactics 2 Electric Boogaloo. Alright, this sounds a lot more suitably dramatic. That's what I was looking for. Been a long day. Kinda. Been a long weekend. Oh, I forgot we're gonna do the giveaway. We'll do the giveaway at the end here, after I play a little bit of this. Sorry about that. Why are you leaving a sock on your lamp? That's weird. Oh, somebody had sexy times. These are like all the most unflattering undergarments I've ever seen. Those are some of the most disappointing CGI breasts I have ever seen. And I've seen a lot of CGI breasts. What's up, safeties? How's it going? Do you have a wet dream or something? What's going on here? Shush. That's unusual. That's also unusual.
Are we going to keep staring at each other, or are you going to invite me in?
What are my options here?
It's just that I wasn't expecting anybody. If you don't mind my asking, what can I do for you?
I'll do it alright, man.
You need money?
I guess so.
I need your investigative skills.
He seems to be psychic in some form.
I mean, I no longer do detective work. But do come in if you want to.
This actually doesn't look so bad for 800 by 600.
Sorry, I didn't introduce myself. Blake. Sophia Blake. Mr. McPherson, I need you to investigate a case that is dear to my heart. Just name your price.
Your number, baby.
I haven't investigated in a long time, miss.
I really need your investigative skills. I will pay all your expenses.
mentioned an interesting offer.
He's got the douchiest
What
beard,
exactly was it?
too.
Mr. McPherson,
Nobody does that anymore.
You've been in Paris for some time and I need your help. Only you can investigate this case. I'm ready to pay anything.
Anything?
I don't want to seem
Well, that's not what I wanted
overly
to click,
interested,
but whatever.
but why don't we settle my fees before we go any further?
This case may take you several days. I'll give you 500 straight away and 500 per day of successful investigation.
500 what? Zenny? Pokebucks?
Could you give me any more details about the case? At the moment, it all seems rather nebulous.
And only 1,000, I
You
mean,
haven't heard
that's not
about
gonna...
the Orphée case, Mr.
barely pays my
McPherson.
rent.
The newspapers have kept it quiet. A couple of American tourists were brutally murdered.
Good.
They were my sister and her husband.
That is also good.
I want to know the circumstances surrounding their death.
Okay.
Your sister and her husband, they were both American. What exactly were they doing in Paris?
I was supposed to meet them in Paris. You know, Mr. McPherson, visiting Europe was my sister Ruby's childhood dream. With Mr. White, her wish came true. They were so very much in love.
How did they die? Are you sure they were murdered? It may just have been a terrible accident.
The Whites were found decapitated in their hotel room, Mr. McPherson.
Are the police handling the case?
I'm just glad I don't have to
If
read
they
all
are,
this.
it may well complicate things. Do you know the name of the inspector in charge of the investigation?
The detective in charge of the investigation is named Lebrun. You know, the police are the same in every country, Mr. McPherson. Whether you're in New York or in Paris, you mustn't be in a hurry. Lebrun is no exception.
To be honest, I'm not sure I should take the case. Firstly, because where there's a murder, there's a murderer. Inspector Lebrun is in a better position to arrest murderers than I am.
Mr. McPherson, I have no faith in the police. The 8th District Police Station, Lebrun especially, is trying to hush up the affair. All they care about is keeping their reputation as a chic area.
Great.
These murders were committed in Paris.
She did kind of
Know
just tell
whereabouts
me,
in
but I'll
Paris?
ask anyway.
A hotel in a chic part of Paris in the 8th District. The Hotel Orphée. They arrived there about a week ago. They were found dead in their hotel bedroom.
I don't get it. I've never worked for you before, not here nor in New York. Yet you come to me and ask me to find your sister's murderer. Why me, Miss Blake?
Your reputation, Mr. McPherson. I find your nickname Spooky to be charming.
Oh, that's cute.
I have friends who know people at the Pinkerton Agency in New York. The suspicion surrounding you is totally unfounded, naturally. You are the man I need for this investigation. Discreet, capable of seeing beyond appearances.
All right.
Your
Nice
offer
actor.
is very reasonable. I accept.
I owe you a lot, Mr. McPherson. Much more than the money I'm paying you.
Maybe I will get a number.
You'd like me to begin right away. I think I have all the information I need to begin. You're sure you haven't forgotten anything?
The police didn't find any items of value in the room. Yet my sister and her husband traveled very comfortably, in luxury and with old family heirlooms. It was a passion they both shared.
It is risky traveling with large sums of money. It would be a shame if they'd been killed for that reason. How valuable were these family heirlooms?
An old
Priceless.
relic of no value. My sister was very fond of it.
Oh,
With
worthless,
no
not
value
priceless.
whatsoever.
I hope to have results quickly. I'll be in touch with you when I've made some progress in my investigation. Goodbye, Miss Blake.
I ask only one thing of you. Be discreet. The police must not suspect you're involved.
Well, the movement's a little jittery, but it's nice
If
that they
you'd
even
like to
attempted
meet
it
me,
back in the day. I did get her number. Told you. Great, first-person detectiving. Nothing to look at here. Okay, right-click is your menu. Huh. I'll go out the door, obviously. It's really dark in here. What's this? Okay, this is a standard reticle. The magnifying glass is examined. I thought I like waving around an eyeball here. Back. Can't open the bottom. Okay. What's this? Oh, I did that. Okay. Can I make the bed before I leave? I'm a slob. Look at that. Pillows on the floor. Disgusting. And such a tiny bed. You can bring a lady back to that. Or a gentleman. If that is your preference. Can I mess with the phone? Yeah.
Hello, what number can I dial for you?
Forgive me, miss. I seem to have misplaced the number. Thanks all the same.
If you want to talk to someone, you will need their number. Glad to be of service, sir. Goodbye.
Thanks, Captain Obvious. In other news, that operator's a kind of a bitch. Oh, something changed over here. I thought. Maybe I'm crazy. Yep, I'm losing it. Okay, I guess we'll leave the apartment. Okay, so it's simple enough. Let's go check out the crime scene.
Gee, these suitcases are heavy.
And do not forget, young man, the elevator is still out of order.
Oh, brother.
Guy's a dick. I guess I have to talk to this asshat. It's an interesting outfit.
Good evening, sir. Welcome to the Hotel Orphée. My name is Isidore Petit. What can I do for you?
Good evening. My name is Gus McPherson.
I'll go with the journalism.
I'm a journalist for the Clairon de Paris. Could I ask you a few questions concerning the death of 2 American tourists? Name of White. That's it. White with a Y, not an I.
Sir, you work for a vulgar little rag. Your newspaper is a hodgepodge of lies and innuendos.
Oh yeah, I'm totally
I'm
freelance.
sorry. I'm not employed directly by the Clairon. I'm a freelance reporter.
Those newspapers could not care less about the damage they cause. Such words tarnish the reputation of our establishment. Who will want to rent that room now?
Are you going to turn this room into a tourist attraction? Spend a spine-tingling night in the room where a horrific murder was committed?
Mr. McPherson, a bit of restraint, please. 2 innocent people met their death in that room. One must not joke about such matters. Besides, we already had Madame Loiseau as an attraction on that floor, and that is definitely enough.
Oh really?
Mrs. Loiseau. Who is she, the chambermaid? Did she see anything the night of the murder?
You know, Madame Loiseau sees things that nobody else can see.
Oh, she's.
If you want any more information,
Spooky.
contact the police directly. I'm afraid that I can do no more for you.
Well, that panned out poorly.
Hello, what number can I dial
Oh,
for
that's
you?
a phone.
Forgive me, miss. I seem to have misplaced the number. Thanks all the same.
If you want to talk to someone, you will need their number. Glad to be of service, sir. Goodbye.
That's how to leave. Let's talk to some people who aren't assholes. Hopefully. Do, do, do.
What can I get you, sir?
I would like to inquire about a couple of friends.
May I help you? What's the name?
An American couple who were staying at the Orphe. The Whites. They had a terrible...
Well, it is set in Paris, so
Now they're
everybody
dead.
could be an asshole
I'm
in this
truly
game.
sorry, sir. It's an awful story. A tragic end.
Do the police have a suspect?
I told them what I knew. I definitely saw someone by the window all evening. That is my testimony. They can do what they like with it.
Can you tell me any more?
You know I would like to help you, but I think you had better deal directly with the police. A man named Lebrun is leading the inquiry.
Great.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, we're not getting anywhere here. He said he saw somebody by the window. I feel like I should check that out. There's anything to check out. Nope. Nope. This seems to go nowhere. Alright. Oh, was that a thing? Or just a schmutz on the ground? Schmutz. Alright. Oh, the elevator's broken. That's what that is. Temporary out of order. Hello. Okay, a whole lot of nothing here. Can't steal the suitcases. I guess we're
I'm
probably
sure
going
the front
upstairs.
desk clerk will not like to see me going upstairs alone. Must find a ruse or persuade him to come up with me.
Great, well...
You again! Sir, I have nothing more to say to you.
Great, I basically locked myself out of that. Inventory was right-click, right? Okay. Oh, this was the paper I picked up. Between news items from overseas dealing with prohibition and the threat of communism hanging over Europe, the Paris Clarion managed to slip in a short report on the Orphée case. Mentioned the death of 2 American tourists, but no light was shed on the nature of the crime. According to the police, a civil case of a burglary gone wrong. Basically, the police don't a clue and want to bury the case. That's all I got for... Too many back buttons. Alright, well, apparently I've already screwed myself a little bit, but I'll probably have to look around. Oh, it's like, come on, think it over. You don't really want to go back to the main menu, do you? That's cute.